Welcome. It's Healer 888 once more. Your brother tuning in. Thank you again to stop by and checking out this video. As always, I'm not a financial advisor. I am not advising on any particular crypto or what to buy or what to sell. Nothing of that sort. I hope while you're watching this video that you're in good health, good spirit, good frame of mind, good energy. And if not, send you out lots of love and light and good energy, good healing, good frequency vibration. Okay. So again, like I've always mentioned, I'm not here to just throw out videos. So if you do looking forward to videos every day or whatever, I'm not doing that. Unfortunately, I am only being led to, I'm following my intuition and putting out the videos according to when I feel led to. So, and obviously throughout the experiences, I have to go through the experience in order to gain a level of understanding and obviously put it out and make a video, or and for whatever it is making this video, whoever is watching this video, however it resonates with you, I know the creator, my spirit guides, universe has you covered. So take it for what you may. Right, so just to go into this video, okay, I'm just basically sort of putting a conclusion to all my videos from I've started my YouTube, first YouTube video I've made. And in all fairness, as you can see my journey, I've been showing a lot of signs and synchronicities. I have been on this train with, woo dude, which is Richard, sort of like a shaman, J.T. sort of mentor, and then obviously there's a group of us that sort of follows J.T. and that includes myself. And I've encountered a lot of things throughout the journey, and that's where I've stumbled upon, this is about 3-4 years ago, stumbled upon the 222 synchronicities and the 444s as well. So just to give you a gist of how it all happened, how it all started, it was from those two gentlemen, Richard Dude and J.T. Realist News. And that's how it all started for me anyway. And seeing how the whole thing is played out to date is just incredible, to say the least. So I'm just making a sort of conclusion to all my videos that I've been doing and sort of coming to a conclusion as to, why the whole thing, why things are what it is. And, like I said, I don't know everything, but I'm just figuring that I'm gaining a level of understanding to it. And once you are gaining a level of understanding to what's happening, you'll be given more. You'll be given more. So, and if you're listening and taking action, So, as you're aware, with a whole lot of XRP, I've been the person that been seeing a lot of XRP on vehicles for years. XRP, X marks the spot, with doing a Jumanji with my name, X marks the spot. There's just so many, you can go back through the videos, there's just so many things I've touched upon. I've got led to get into a particular crypto, which is called SHINA Inu, and I've documented a few journey in regards to SHINA as well. I've mentioned about the creator of Shiba Inu has some sort of link, in my humble opinion, to SHINA Inu. The name of the person is called Satoshi Kusama, which in my previous videos I've highlighted about doing a gematria with Satoshi Kusama's name, and lo and behold, his name came out exactly in gematria, pretty much exactly the same numbers as my name, which many of you guys probably would have known my first name Kavian from previously videos. Reluctant in giving out my surname, but it is exactly what you see there, which is, if Satoshi Kusama numbers or tally in 189 ordinal, reduction 54, reverse 189 again, and reverse reduction 81. Pretty much my name comes exactly in those numbers, same sequences. The only difference is the 81. I believe my one came as 90. So my name was 18954 189. So I've sort of tying that up with, you know, the whole Shitoshi and what's happening with SHINA and where I think things may will go. Now I've come across a lot of people making videos about wealth transfer and this is gonna happen and that's gonna happen, and the coin, you know, a lot of prophetic coins, and a lot of people have like price points in terms of where they believe they will sell in order to get into some coins. Now I need to make this clear, and I believe a lot of people will get caught in this because a lot of people are sitting down and are waiting for the a particular price point in order for them to sell and put themselves in a better position, and a lot of people will get caught off guard because this market has been fueled by greed. And you know, a lot of things that's happening now is purely there's a time shift, in my humble opinion, with free will, and greed has altered things, in my humble opinion. And a lot of people's getting carried away with the prophetic coins, thinking that, you know, it's going to get to a certain number before they start looking to get rid of it and put themselves in a better position and prepare for a storm that could be coming, in my humble opinion. So I'm not a financial advisor. I don't want people to get caught off guard. So I'm just sort of making this video to give my personal opinion or perspective on things and how I feel this will go. So first things first, I need to touch up on this, what you're looking at now, which is the Shitoshi Kusama and the Gumanchu and the name. Now the 189, to me, something resonated to me with that number, and because it had a lot to do with my name as well, I thought that number, it dawned on me, 189. So what happened was, I'm just throwing this out. It's as if my gut, my whole feeling is as if I need to look at 189 days from the beginning of this year, and where does that fall? The 189th day of the year falls on July the 8th, I believe. July the 8th or the 7th, one of them. And it just felt like it's a very important time for SHINA and possibly Shiba, but more likely because I've been documenting this whole thing about SHINA and SHIB, and you know, putting it all together and piecing the puzzle. I'm more on the frame of SHINA. So in my humble opinion, I believe the 189, with Saitoshi's name and my name being 189, 54, 189, 189 again, both, I believe I need to know what 189th day of this year would fall on. And in and around that time, I believe something will happen in regards to SHINA doing some great things there, you know. And it all sort of makes sense because, you know, like probably a lot of you guys or who's following this channel would have known that there's a storm coming, and I'm not expecting anything great before this storm. So whatever crypto you're in, whatever asset that you're currently in, it's not meant to make you millions. It's not going to make you millions right now. This crash has to unfold. It has to happen. This storm has to come first in order for us now to reap the benefit after the storm has passed. So a lot of people is probably looking for way too much high price point in order for them to set themselves or position themselves for this storm that's yet to come. And that will be the greedy aspects of things. And there's a thin line between, you know, enough and greed. So you gotta be careful, you know, and that's for everyone out there. You know, you got to check yourself and seeing if you're actually being greedy, or is this enough? You know what I mean? In comparison to where you feel this particular asset will be going, or this crypto will be going. You know, and if you think it's going to go so much and it's going to make you so much, and if your faith is that strong, why chase 10, 20, 50 different coins? That means your faith isn't so good, is it? That means your belief isn't so strong, because you would never chase 50, 60 every coin that comes out. You want to chase them. It's not that. That's not the aim. That is not it. So if you get these pathetic coins, and all it is for now, before the storm comes, which I believe is pretty much upon us right now, pretty much within the next month or so, any day now up until the next month and a half, this storm could pass through. And when this storm happens, it's going to wipe out a lot of, the retailers, people who's caught up in the market, caught up in greed, because they won't see it coming. It's sort of like a black swan event. TA does not record a black swan. TA does not show when a group of people collude together for nefarious reasons and decide to take the market down. TA does not see that. That has to be divine. That has to be spiritual. That has to be. So we got to understand this. And the whole thing about this is very spiritual connected. With the Trump, and I've been speaking about Trump for years. Wu Dude mentioned that Trump, they asked, his spirit told him he never left. He's been behind the whole thing, pulling the strings. And the main key is to take down the tree, but we cannot chop down the tree until we expose all the roots. And when you expose all the roots, all the darkness, that means there's no chance of any darkness to reappear again, because they've all been exposed and they've been taken care of. Apologies for that siren blowing through there. It's just typical UK. So yeah, so I just want to make this clear that we should not be sitting by waiting for these pathetic numbers. Whenever you do get a particular coin that goes up 50, 60, 70%, lick your ice cream, like we have that term, lick your ice cream. Take some off the top and put it to the side, and prepare yourself for what's to come. And maybe this drop that happens, it's not going to drop in order for you to sit there and buy into it. It could be pretty much one that's ideally manipulated in a way that it just wicks to a certain point and then it goes straight back up, and stabilize at a certain price, so you wouldn't catch the bottom and it wouldn't give you enough time to get in and make a purchase at that time, because in the way in which it's doing. And I believe the setup behind it is purposely, the intent behind it is to purposely catch a lot of people of God, which has the greedy aspects attached to them, and not actually iron that out. And that's a very important thing, and I think that has actually ruined our world, and in the previous lifetimes, and it cannot be accepted going forward. So I do believe we have to show signs of not being greedy and know when is enough, and that's just how it is. So I would say whoever got these cryptos, you're waiting for these. For example, a lot of people is waiting for Shiba to go drop, to have 3 zeros and possibly a 5, or 3 zeros and a 3, or whatever. You could be waiting for some time there. But in the meantime, while it's doing a 20 or 30, 40, 50% drop upwards, you can still take off the top and put it to the side, because that little can turn into a lot. And that's what my experience has taught me for the last 3-4 years. I can have a lot and it becomes a little, but then you also can have a little that becomes a lot. And I've learned from that. So when you put it to the side, that little that you've been put to the side, showing the creator, showing the universe, your spirit guides, which is your angels, showing them how you're not being greedy, you're content, you will get more, and you'll be rewarded in much more ways than you can ever imagine. So just for the ones who's out there probably sitting and waiting for these coins to go to some prophetic numbers or whatever. I'm not saying, just be mindful of what you're doing. Just be mindful of what you're doing. And in all fairness, in my humble opinion, with all the XRP and the X marks the spot, the whole thing that's been going on for me anyway, I believe whatever happens after this storm, I do believe from this storm, sorry, apologies, I do believe from this storm there comes a let's just pause this. Yeah, sorry, battery was almost dying there. So yeah, from this storm, I do believe the ones that will benefit from it is the one that who's been prepared and seeing it coming and not being greedy, and the XRP, like I was mentioning about the XRP, I do believe once this storm has passed, I believe it will be the time for XRP. In my humble opinion, it's not financial advice. I'm not telling you to sell, hold, or buy. I'm just documenting my own journey and my own perspective and what's going on, and I'm actually showing full-blown evidence of what's going on, in and around me. So you know for sure this is not make-believe and no make-up story here. So in my humble opinion, I do believe once this storm has commenced or happened, I do believe the prophetic coins like XRP and SHINA, those coins, it will be the time for those coins to make a move. So you might get a huge retracement, for example, I don't know, maybe a 90% retracement according to what I'm seeing here, with the the market going up to 70 plus, Bitcoin 70 plus thousand. It's fueled by greed and free will. There's so much that's happening right now, and I believe it's going to go well for the light beings, spiritual light beings. So just prepare yourself, be in the preparation for this drop. You might want to set some limit orders for these particular cryptos, your favorites that you want, in terms of the drop that's coming. Don't be too greedy and want to get the bottom, but in my humble opinion, I've seen it with XRP before, whereas I'm familiar with the 222s, 444s. So if I was to put a buy order for example XRP, I would go in for 22 cents, and not be greedy, even though I may think or I may believe it's going to go 80-90% drop. I'm showing signs of I'm not greedy. I'm okay with that. I'm content with that because I know where things are going, so I'm okay with it and I'll be happy with it, so it's those things that matters, those things that does really matters. So just wanted to bring that out, to be fair, and I felt that I need to make this video, one, for the ones who's been following my channel with the SHINA and the Shiba and XRP. I'm not the one to give you timing and dates and stuff like that. I don't do that. That is for the creator and the creator only. I'm not the person who's gonna, you're gonna have to hold me to a time. I don't do that. So unfortunately, but in regards to the seasons or what I see in terms of numbers or whatever, I'll give my opinion, and maybe it turns out right, then we take it from there. But looking at this thing, what I'm feeling in my spirit, in my heart, divinely, I also feel like the 189 means the 189th day of this year, in and around that time frame, July something, or July 7th or 8th, around about that time, something will be happening with SHINA and possibly Shiba, but more than likely SHINA. And maybe before July or in and around that same time frame, that's the time when XRP makes its stance, or takes center stage. You know, um, again, this crash, storm, I think it's gonna be, I think it's gonna be bad. I honestly think it's gonna be bad, but for the likes of the ones who's not in the know. So if you're already watching this video, I believe it's not gonna be bad for you, because you're gonna be prepared, and already know what's gonna happen. You know what I mean? Like Woo Dude and Snippy says, have some cash, have some cryptos, and have some precious metals, which is silver. you know so get yourself those, because we're going to go through this turmoil where you know we're not going to need everything all at once, but we might need cash now because the systems has crashed. So we need cash to buy our food, etc. And then we go through another turmoil where we need cryptos, and then we go, and we need silver. So it's just to go through this era, and I believe this era has purposely done because of the old system and the old oligarch system that needs to come down. And in order for us to take on a new world and go into that new level, I believe the old one has to go first in order for us to go forward. So for the lights of everyone that's watching this video, whenever you see this storm, it's gonna happen very shortly, and don't freak out. I hope you're in a position to take advantage of that storm when it happens. And just remember, the best is yet to come. I repeat, the best is yet to come. Hold on to those coins, those pathetic coins that you believe. I'm not advising you on which ones to get or whatever, but the ones that resonate with you, those ones you hold on to throughout this storm. And once the dust is settled clear, you bow well after that time. And again, not financial advice, just my perspective, my opinion. So again, the best is yet to come. Be prepared. XRP, SHINA, the best is yet to come. So my people, just be content, be humble, spread love, compassion, forgiveness, not only forgiving others, but also forgiving yourself. Prayers, faith, and pure intention. Those are vital elements to the way of our life. And maybe if most of us adopt that rather than other things, maybe we'll unite together as one a lot more than we are now, and a lot more effortlessly than we are now. Unity is strength. So again, it's Kavian Healer 888 once more, tuning in, tuning out. Thank you again for checking out this video, stopping by. I've not got 1,000 things to put in this video. I'm just giving you what I've been led to do here. So 189th day, people, of the year falls on July 8th or the 7th, I believe. Look out for any time round about coming closer to the summertime months in terms of anything astronomical in your life. Especially if you're following this channel and you've put yourself in the same position that I am in, and please do check out woowoodo.com. That guy, that mentor, is a great mentor. And also his missus, which is his partner, Julianne. I've had a reading with her as well, and it's just amazing, mind-boggling. So I would recommend that you guys check out woowoodo.com and see if you can get one from Will Dude, as well as if you can get a reading or channeling from Julianne. It's very interesting. Amazing woman, amazing man, you know, amazing. So anyway, again, it's been a pleasure. This journey, I believe it's just starting, like Julianne said, for me anyway. So and it's just gonna get unbelievable, you know, in terms of the spiritual growth, etc. And so I'm seeing it happening now, and it's just undeniable. So thanks again for stopping by to watching this channel. It's Healer 888 once more. May peace be with you, love, compassion, and forgiveness. Be blessed.